Welcome back to Labs with Hannah. Today we are going to be doing aspirin synthesis. Today we'll be using these materials. Okay, here I have filled well A1, A2, and A6. A6 contains the willow bark. A2 is acetylsalicylic acid. What?
Who you talking to?
My camera.
Oh, you're recording?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hello, teacher.
Now we are going to add the ethanol into the willow bark to coat it completely. And now we are adding 10 drops of iron 3 chloride into B3. Okay, the instructions said to add a white piece of paper, so that's what we did. We are extracting the acid from the willow bark, but we have to allow it to sit for 30 minutes. We're now going to be using a pipette, and we're going to be transferring ethanol from well B1 to A1. And then we are going to mix it with a glass stir rod. So let's get popping. Now that we have mixed that, we're going to use our little pH paper, and we take our stir rod that we mixed our solution with, and we put it on the edge or on the paper to test the pH. Oop. And according to our chart, as you can see, it is turning red about, and according to our chart, it looks like it matches a pH of about 1 to 2. This is our first result. I would say that it has a low pH, one of about 1. Next, we are going to be transferring. We switch positions. We're going to be using the same pipette and transferring from B2 to A2. Okay, that's all nice and mixed. Now we do the same thing. We take our stirring rod and we put it on the edge of our paper to determine the pH. Here's what we got. I'm gonna go ahead and say that it most resembles pH 3. Moving on to the iron chloride test. Here we will take 1 drop of the iron 3 chloride from B3 to well A1. Ooh. That was dark. Wow. That turned black, almost purple, it looks like. Based on the readings, I have concluded that iron 3 chloride, this was a positive phenol because it turned purple, which is one of the colors that shows when the test is positive for a phenyl group. So, positive. We're putting that in this one, and we're gonna watch the color change if it changes. So let's get nice and close here. Oh, that just turned yellow. Disclaimer, I don't know how to say these words, so I am sorry.
Salicylic acid.
Acetylsalicylic acid. Acetylsalicylic acid. Acetylsalicylic acid. Acetylsalicylic. I'm sorry, I've been pronouncing that wrong.
Salicylic acid. Salicylic acid.
Salicylic acid. Acetylsalicylic. I already forgot how to say it. I think it's safe to say that it has been 30 minutes since our willow bark here has been sitting and chilling. So we are going to start with the willow bark. We're doing the salicylic acid determination. I just looked up the word and now I don't remember how to say it already. But use the ETOH pipette to transfer 10 drops of the willow bark extract from well A6 to A3. And touch it. Looks like it's gonna be orange. I don't know, they're so close. Can I do a 4.5? I'm gonna go with a 4. Now we are going to be using the iron 3 chloride, and we're going to be transferring 1 drop of that into the willow bark extract right here.
Oh!
It's positive! Yay! Our last thing is the synthesis of acetylsalicylic acid. 10 drops of the willow bark from well A6 to well A4. Here. 1, 2. Going to use the iron 3 chloride, and we're transferring 1 drop of iron 3 chloride from well B3 to A4 of this into here, and let's hope there's some color. And it looks like it turned green. That means it is positive. And we're going to transfer 3 mils of acetic acid from B4 yellowish green. It's kind of like a brownish yellow color, and it is yellow. And then our last step is to place the stir rod in it onto the pH paper. I didn't mean to do that. This is supposed to be a satisfying tear. There we go. On here and see what we get. Ooh, purple. Oh, red? We didn't get anything that was super high in pH. This is our final result with the acetic acid and the willow bark and the iron chloride all mixed together. It has a low pH. Wow, guys, wasn't that a blast? Oh, I ran over my apron. Today we learned about aspirin synthesis of willow bark, along with the pH levels and the iron chloride test. we learned that the pH did not exceed number 4 on this chart, according to what I got. In my experiment today, I learned how to say acetylsalicylic. I learned the pH levels. Okay, bye.